Hey there, Mac. Stupid game wouldn't let me log on. I think it's better now, but I'm going to let it load in before I turn on the capture. Okay, we're back. We're eating fish. We're hopping in the Discord. No one's here yet, but we're jumping in anyway. Okay, so this thing takes way too much to run. You can't pull lava buckets out of the hatch. And even if you could, lava buckets only do like most of the way up. We will probably need a second lava bucket to even get any power out of this. So I'm not sure if this thing's super power hungry all on its own, but I think there might be something wrong with the settings in this version. Let me demonstrate. So we have removed the main steam line. And so now we'll make several lava buckets. We'll put them in. And so the first bucket will be wasted just trying to get up to temperature. Second bucket should be able to get it to a reasonable level. Let's make 3 more buckets. Okay, so... Okay, that is enough to keep that running. Interesting. Okay, so if we hook this back in... Oh, I've got a bot failure. Now it's using up this steam. Because these are closer to this than to that. But yeah, super fast does that steam go down. And like this has already run through all of those buckets of lava, and we can't even pull them back out. Okay, so I can't see chat at the moment. So if you were saying anything, sorry. My laptop, every now and then, recently, has just been like, you know what? I don't feel like being a laptop anymore. Going on strike. So it doesn't do a full reboot. It doesn't go through the entire process. It just boots me back out to the login screen. But then once I log back in, it has to boot everything back up. So it's kind of like it restarted, but not enough. Suppose I could open up the stream on this machine. Mute it so we don't get echo. There we go. Yeah, the website shouldn't have had a problem, but that's a very big should. Okay, bot should theoretically be back up and running. It'll take probably 30 seconds or so before it'll be able to pick up the streams. But for the most part, it should be fine. But yeah, this thing here, we can't produce the lava to put in here, and we couldn't get the buckets back out anyway. There is this way of making lava, which takes too long because it takes a minute to make 50 millibuckets. And then those can be pumped into here to make steam. And so those 50 millibuckets would make 40 buckets of steam. The problem is we don't know how much EU that steam makes. I don't think. Maybe we do. Because we could probably do the math. Because a lava bucket is 400,000 EU. Divided by 32 EU per tick, divided by 62.5 seconds, divided by 20 ticks per second. So this quick back and napkin suggests that each bucket of lava should be able to make half a bucket of lava.
Good evening.
Good evening.
How are you doing this fine evening?
I'm doing okay. My grand lava plans are not really coming to fruition. So I'm probably just going to ignore them and move on to something else.
What is holding you back from the grand lava?
It doesn't
That
actually
zombie you
do.
just murdered?
It just doesn't do what I thought it would do, and the sort of shenanigans that are usually available are not.
Oh, you were trying to use the industrial machines to do some lava shenanigans?
Yeah, and like I'm fairly certain that cauldrons don't produce lava fast enough, and otherwise I just have to use theurgy, and I'm sure I will do that upgrade eventually. I don't think I need to do that upgrade right now.
To be fair, that's not that fast either. Like, I really had to give it a head start.
And like
Also,
I've
Chad,
got,
if you are watching on, go ahead.
I've got one running that's like, it's got 3 incubators running, and so 3 is fast enough for now,
Yeah.
but just barely.
I will say, chat, I'm not going to stream. If you are a longtime viewer of the channel, you'll recognize that my voice sounds quite different. At least it does in my head.
It's pretty different.
I went and got sick. Don't know how that happened. But I was. Does this bug fix the reason I can't log in anymore? Not listed, so we'll see. Anyway, we visited, like I mentioned on Tuesday, we visited my wife's family up north, where I have not been in a long time, so I thought I had allergies, but no, not excuse me, not allergies.
Not this time.
No. I need to figure out where the heck my mute button. Yeah, just I need to have this handy. Oh, good, it does work even if I don't have OBS open. Holy moly! Oh, damn it! Something went wrong again.
Bum, bum, bum.
Yeah, the problem is I don't remember my login for like this account, so like if I ever log out, I'm toasted. Let's just see what happens when I try and play. I don't know how much I'm going to be playing anyway, but thankfully I'm not. I don't have a lot of pain.
That's good.
Just congested, and I'm getting a little tired today. I pushed myself pretty hard today, though. Like I went into work. I know I'm the worst, like typical American, but really bad that I went into work sick. But I do work in an office job where I hardly I can lock myself in the office and not interact with people. And the only reason I went in was because I did have to interact with somebody in person, and that could not have been a Zoom call. So. And I can't say any more about that. So, but tomorrow I don't have anything that couldn't be a Zoom call, so I think I just gonna work from home. So we got that going for us. In the meantime, like I could feel I'm forcing my voice higher in the normal register because I kind of really want to be down here, and that's like I can't do that. Can't put that on Twitch. I'll get banned. Well, I won't get banned. I'm not streaming right now. I don't want to get light banned. But I'm drinking an incredible amount of water right now, which is good.
That is good for you.
Yeah, and then I take the extended release ones, so you only take one pill every 12 hours. I'm a mix and match. I'm a bit of a potpourri met. I don't do the all-in-one meds because I don't like dextromorph, the one that makes you stop coughing.
Ah.
I don't like that one because my belief is if your body is trying to get you to cough stuff out, you should let it cough stuff out. Failed to log in. Try restarting your game and the launcher. Okay, so I have a feeling this installation is corrupted. Right?
That can happen.
That's got to be what it is. Can I start a single player game? I can start my single player game? That's weird. So I just really can't connect to Mojang, which means I really need to relog in, and I don't know what my password is. I've had this so long, it predates my password manager, and I don't think it's an email address I have access to anymore.
Oh, no.
Because it's before I created Frog. So I don't know. Or, you know, it could be saved in my Yahoo Mail, which I now will never use again since they deleted the entire history because I didn't log in for a year. Keeping in mind, I have a backup email. So one would have hoped, although clearly that's not how it worked, one would have hoped that there would have been a warning to that backup email, hey, you're about to lose your entire archive, maybe log in. But no, there was not. Well, I'm loading terrain in my single player game. Oh yeah, I actually had started a world. Wow, it feels really weird on this monitor though. Oh yeah, I remember this now. This was a pretty neat start, actually. I was in Terracotta, what are they, Highlands? Or they're Painted Mountains, they're called.
Ooh.
Yeah, they're
That does
pretty
sound
cool.
fun.
I've got some stony peaks across the way, and there's a savanna plateau in the middle of it. But I haven't played solo in a very long time, and I can't play it. I clearly need to play on a different thing. So let's save and quit to the title. Let's log out. Actually, let's just quit and then go into CurseForge because there's like a fix option or something, right? If I go on this thing,
something like that.
Repair profile. All right, so theoretically that should have repaired it. And we'll just try again. If not, I'll install another version of Enigmatica 10 and just copy the map over. It's the only thing that you really lose, so you can make that work. I'll give me the warning for the first time. That's promising.
Okay, what are we making in this? Right, liquid air.
What? What?
Yeah, so the vacuum freezer uses an air intake to make liquid air, which I then centrifuge into argon, oxygen, and nitrogen.
Fair. No carbon? Where's the carbon go?
Out one of the side vents. Make sure I open a window.
Yeah, I guess.
Oh, I need the nitrogen for the industrial TNT. So I need to keep that around.
Okay, well, I have discovered I cannot play on the screen because that looked
But the oxygen
gross.
we can throw away.
Do this. Move this over here. Put light over here.
Okay, so we're going to put a drawer thingy here.
Oh, I'm
Because we
joining
need
world.
the argon.
Oh, I made it to loading terrain. Fingers crossed.
Hey, you have joined the game.
Sort of.
I mean, it says so on my end, so I'm just going to believe it.
That's good. Access both chats at lightbringer.com.
Steel. 8.
Oh, I hear frogs.
One of these.
Oh, I got him in. Oh, fuck. I forgot how many cats I have. Jeez.
One of these. This.
Okay, cool. I don't know what I want to do off screen. I'm only going to play for like an hour because I think that's all I can handle before I get tired. But do something.
Mm-hmm.
I have been thinking about the. God, I'm so sorry that you're stuck there, but I'm also not going to save you. I have been thinking about this particle accelerator.
Mm-hmm.
And makes me all sorts of nervous.
Okay.
Well, because I don't want to blow things up. And I understand you're just destroying blocks, and it's not a continual effect unless you create a black hole. But I know my luck. And so I feel like a black hole is inevitable. I kind of want to just make a chest, put this stuff in it, and do something else. Like maybe do a bedrock extractor or something.
That's fair. But again, if you're worried about black holes, you can always just black hole proof the area.
Yeah, I don't remember how do I do that again?
Make sure it's got food. So if you like surround the area with cobblestone generators, it'll never make it through because you just keep it fed.
Oh, I see.
What was I doing, chat? Oh, right.
Is there a way on the map to tell where there was one of those, where there is one of those ore hills?
Other than just seeing it? I don't think so.
Yeah, because it's like, I don't know, I don't see anything on the map that would imply that, oh, this is an ore hill. Enjoy. Wait, it's a deep slate nickel ore. Oh, wow, those things are tiny. Okay, wait a minute.
Yeah, they are pretty small.
Something bigger. I'm worried I had one up here. Here's one.
Yeah, they're like 5 by 5-ish. They're not that big. And you need to find one that has what you're looking for.
The thing underneath? They don't all have the thing underneath?
Well, they all have the thing, but each thing I'm pretty sure is just one type of ore.
Oh.
And so it'll have all of the ores that are in that meteorite. But if the meteorite doesn't have what you want, you shouldn't dig down and build the thing.
Oh, I see. Well, I found that oil pit. The oil's not a guarantee, though, right?
If it's the type of oil from that mod, I'm pretty sure it's always there.
All right, let's go see what kind of oil it is, then. Because that's at least within my basis footprint. That running power out there doesn't seem too prohibitive, but it's still going to mean a ridiculous number of cables. I wish there was a fee, like there was something in Oratech that would allow me to export fee to wire. or wireless, and I'm not sure that there is. Is there wireless fee in this version? Wireless.
Yeah.
There are wireless chargers.
Because in Power, there's the Ender fee things.
Oh fuck, we have AE2. Of course, there's wireless. You said there's Ender things in Power. Power.
Hello, frostproof machine casing. Hello. Well, fine. I don't need you anyway.
Are there?
Yes, because I am using them.
What are they called?
So the Ender gates and the Ender cells.
Oh, I see now. I was going so fast that I didn't notice the cross-dimensional logistics. Okay, so I'm assuming you make a pair and connect them.
No, it's more Ender than that. You create a channel, and all Ender cells and gates on that channel share the power.
Okay, well, so theoretically then, you should be able to, oh God, other than the fact I don't know what an Ender core is, but theoretically, I should be able to take an energy cable and connect it to this. One would presume.
I would think so.
And if this doesn't accept an Oratech energy cable, I'm pretty sure I read that Oratech accepts other energy cables. So I could just make some power energy cables. So the question is, what's the level at which, oh, is it nighttime already? Yeah. What's the level at which I would need to run one of the diggers? Do you happen to know? I wonder if I can find it. Probably should tell me. Okay, I want digger, so that's under this. Remember the sneeze button, chat. I should get an extra bonus for that. I don't know. I need to make a bedrock extractor. Oh, here we go. It takes an energy capacity of 20K, but that's not the transfer rate. It's the laser. So what can my laser do? I don't know. It doesn't say. I think I don't want at least 50K. I think the 4K version is probably too slow. Which means I would need a blazing. Oh, this doesn't sound good.
It's not that bad. Like, it's not great for a one-off thing, but being able to build up your power infrastructure is generally a good
I need
thing.
energizing. Yeah, I'd have to do power,
Yeah.
which I'm not really ready for yet.
Oh, okay.
But I suppose I could. I was trying to do like focus one at a time, but maybe I just move over to power. I don't know. First off, let's even see if this is what I want. Because if it's not one of those things, then boy.
Oh, right. This is not really where I want to make this, but like,
we should
why not?
That one.
It's fine. What does this actually take? 414.
Need all this obsidian. Next question.
Leave that there. Are we not making aluminum plates? Why would we not be making aluminum plates?
Basically. Resource missing. Could you go in, please?
Feels like the sort of thing I would just have laying around.
I guess I don't need to keep collecting andesite.
Titanium.
right, let's put these in the
Okay, I am definitely making aluminum plates.
fridge for now. So probably a source material issue or something.
Huh.
How many eggs do I have? About the same amount as last time. It's almost like that chunk's not loaded. Oh, don't climb the vine. Just go down the stairs.
Did I somehow...
Hi, squid.
Oh! I used all of my aluminum.
See? Told you. It's a material supply issue. I think it's this one.
And
What's
these
that thing?
are running out of lava, so guess what, chat? We're upgrading our lava ahead of schedule.
Chat, where'd my lights go? First off, wait, why are you coming towards me? Why is a creeper coming towards me? I understand why the zombie villager is, but why was the creeper coming at me? I have kitty sneakers on. Yes, yes. I thought I had lit everything up down here. Obviously not. Weird. Wow, it is hot as hell in here. Well, either that or I'm getting to the fever breaking portion of the show. Which could be. This is not where I thought I was going. This is not my beautiful house. This is the overworld. Back down we go. Hi, Glow Squid. Sorry about your luck. Alright, so where is the actual lava lake and then the thing? I thought it was down here. Maybe it's not down here. This looks really dark.
Okay,
Man.
so I will definitely need another one of these.
There we go. Okay, this is quite a ways away as well.
Going up into
these. Power. Where is the... All I remembered was that the petrol was right next to a lava lake, which did not seem like the best configuration. Alright, what type are you? Ah, it's pneumaticraft. How will I know what this thing looks like?
Know what thing looks like?
Because it's a copper resource node. That's how I'm going to know what it looks like.
Yeah.
Tin, copper, lead. Have I? Oh. Iron, that's good. Nickel, also good. Tin. I can get tin, iron, and nickel right here. 2 iron, 2 nickel. That seems good. Is that gold? No, deep slate yellow ore. Of course it is. Antimony, lead, lignite, more nickel, copper. I mean, lignite is a type of coal, so I guess that's useful. I don't know what I need lead for. Also, these are lead resource nodes from QJS, not from Oratech, which I find to be fascinating. These redstone nodes? Oh, just plain ore. You know, it occurs to me this is not bedrock. Theoretically, there could be nodes farther down, right? Or are they all going to be at the same level? Do you know?
I don't know offhand, but I would expect them all to be at the same level.
Okay. All right, well, so this double iron, double lead is at least worth it. Also, by the way, you can just stand. But why is there a zombie? Where did you come from? Anyway, as I was saying, you can just stand in oil and no big deal.
Yeah, no big deal.
Okay, where are these zombies originating? Ah, there's a spot up there. Okay, fair enough. Yes, I know, I know. I'm sorry. We'll just put you out of your misery. It's fine. Okay, so that takes care of that. So we would need to bring power over here to harness infinite energy. I guess that would be worth developing power for. All right, that's fine. Power. I want to do the street. No, I'm not going to do that now. But we have nodes here. So let's put up a sign. We came from that way, so we put the sign here. And we say iron and nickel nodes plus some others. No gold or silver, but hey, iron and nickel, those are actually like important.
They sound important.
Okay. So that's that. But I am quite a ways away. I am 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 chunks away from my power generation from whatever mod I'm trying to think of. Vortec. That's quite some distance. There's one up here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's still 12. I just seem to have picked the thing right in the middle of a dead spot, obviously. Yeah, they seem to be about 15 to 6. Well, these ones are closer. Why didn't I build over here? I suppose if I'm creating a power plant, I could power over here. What does power use for power plants? Find out. Power. Power doesn't have a quest. How am I supposed to do this?
It doesn't?
Not in this one. I wonder if that means it has an achievement tree instead.
Weird.
And if it does, it's not called power, or I have to do something to unlock it, which is possible. All right, well, here's everything from power. How do I get one power manual? Dialectic paste and a book. Or is it in here?
Yeah, it's got the energy cables and ender gates in logistics. It's got the batteries and the transmitters.
Yeah, it's all kind of spread out.
Storage. Yeah, it's weird.
Also, the book's not in my book that day. All right, do I have dialectic paste? Most assuredly not, considering I haven't started yet. Wait, I should have that in my inventory. I don't need blaze rods anymore. I don't need buckets of lava. Oh no, where will I find lava? Still a lot of it. Alright, I have dielectric paste. Give me a book. Alright, I now have a power book. Welcome back! How can I welcome back when I haven't even started? So I'm going to need to create a reactor or some sort of thing leading up to this. Do you, what are you running? You made a nuclear, or, I'm sorry, it doesn't say nuclear, but you made a power reactor, right? That's what's running your thing?
No, I'm probably just using a fernator.
Oh. You just make unlimited coal somehow?
Lava. that I chuck lava
Fernator
buckets.
is not. So you have a magmator.
No, it's a Fernator. So the Fernator takes anything that's burnable, anything you can put in a
lava
furnace.
bucket counts as solid.
Yeah, so anything you can put in a furnace, you can put in a Fernator.
Okay.
The magmator is less efficient, for some reason, because it takes the liquid lava instead of the lava bucket. Don't know why.
Interesting, because it has the same generation and max extract stats.
Right, but the amount of time that it runs, like the amount of total power that it gets from a bucket of lava, is less than a bucket of lava in a magmator.
Wild.
Yeah.
I could make a thermo generator if I had
Just put anything in here. Yeah, let's put a stone in here to get another sulfur.
So wait a minute, does this use up the thing? It doesn't sound like it. It sounds like I could put a thermo generator on a magma block and fill it with water.
Yeah, it's just
filling it with water or what.
It's just very weak.
So they all have the same stats. It's a matter of time. Because like I'm looking at the max extract and the generate stats, and for a starter thermal generator, it's the same as the starter magnator. And the same as a solar panel. I wonder if this book is not right.
So
otherwise, this seems like ridiculous.
Thermo generates 20 feet per tick.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that's what it claims.
Yeah, so the book's probably not right.
I'm inclined to believe it, but there's just something about that thermo that I didn't particularly like. I don't remember what it was, though.
Well, all right, we can start playing with power.
Yeah, I don't remember what I didn't like about the thermo generator.
We'll try it out. I don't need it as a primary power source. You know, I'm just like trying to power certain things with it, so maybe it'll be okay for what I need. Because I have a primary power source elsewhere. I'm not running it yet. But... Oh my god. Yeah,
Katarina the Rejected.
Oh.
What a world.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez. Why are there 3 creepers here?
There's a party. I think I got lost. This happens a lot in my own space, which is embarrassing. Is this way? I really should put lampposts. Anyway, talking is killing my voice faster than I thought it was going to, so... I'm not sure how much longer I will be able to stick around.
That's fine.
Oh my goodness, I'm so damn lazy. Like, I'm just using a warp stone. Just get me back.
Okay, so
I have such a hard time finding stuff underground.
To make a sulfur of the crystallized lava. But that's fine. We'll be back for that.
Yeah, I'll just keep a power-up book in my inventory. That'll help me figure out what I was doing. My villager is trying to get to one of my beds to sleep in. It keeps getting stuck on the water. Oh well.
Okay, it's been a while since I made the cable for this either. Copper, sure. To make sure we don't have any in our inventory. Doesn't look like it.
Oh my god. How do you manage that backpack? Also, what are you going to stone cut those eyes into?
Same way I can manage everything else. And yeah, when you shift to put, like, when you do shift to put it in your backpack, if the stone cutter's open, it just shoves anything in there.
No.
I do not appreciate it. Okay, so chemical, sulfur, obsidian. So that would
Those
come
wires
from
are so slow.
Yep, but they are not the bottleneck, so I'm gonna keep using them.
Is this one of those pocket factories?
Uh-huh. It's the only one I got. That's fine. Okay, and then we grab this and go 1, 2, 3, and just chuck that on there. Okay, and then we'll need a red one. Red one, please. And that's gonna go... Where is that gonna go? Ah, right. Needs to come up into another set of
going all over the place.
Whoosh. Just a nice little fountain. So those go up. And so that would come into one of these.
You're trying to feed 3 of those off of 1 crystalline lava? I see your bottleneck.
Well, that's the thing, that by the time one of these finishes, the next one is here.
Always?
Pretty close.
Oh.
Because, like, if I'm looking in this and there is a sulfur there, that means these 3 are full.
Oh, fair.
And the fact that there's not more than one means it's pretty solidly on pace.
Alright.
And so if I make another set, I don't really want one here unless I have another sulfur thing here feeding 3 of them.
Yeah, makes sense.
And so I'll probably space it out by 1 more.
What is it you're making in this factory?
That over there is ores, this up here is power. So I'm making the lava crystals to make lava to chuck in a furnator. Spirited level.
And the furnator, so this is an energy furnace, basically. You're exporting energy.
Yeah, except I'm not using it. So on the other side, I also have it going into an accumulator to make lava, which I centrifuge into lots of useful things. And this wasn't enough to keep up with the amount of lava that I'm consuming. And so I'm going to double this part.
Got it.
And then add 2 more accumulators.
That's fascinating. This is a full chunk of inside of the pocket realm? That's pretty good. Plus, what does it look like? Maybe a chunk and a half tall?
Think it's probably square.
Yeah.
I don't know what size hyperbox I made.
Huh.
Maybe it's just that all hyperboxes are the same size, and it's not that other mod that was really annoying.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, so...
That's impressive. And you just
So,
have
yeah.
a random nice fountain.
No, that's my ore generation.
Oh, it's just spilling over because you're making so much.
No, that's the particles from breaking blocks.
Oh.
So it's placing, breaking, and picking up over and over again. And then any ores that it makes get sucked into the vacuum chest, down into the chest, and out the side, into my storage system. Okay, so we need another set of vessels and 3 more incubators and then 2 more accumulators too. But we're done with
That's
this.
the eater. Yeah, you got Cookie Monster over there.
Oh, I'm probably also going to need another calorific for these
I
guys.
like Cookie Monster as a concept. I hate Cookie Monster in reality because he is so wasteful.
Mm-hmm. Okay, but
Yeah,
that also means...
I wasn't going to ask him back, but like that was my thought. Is like, how is it creating these ores out of nothing? But you know, that's not my place.
I mean, magic. Like, it is quite literally magic.
I didn't know modular routers could do that.
It's not the router itself. It's the magic that I put into it.
It's the enchantment, right?
Yeah. Did I put my...
Into the sea?
Put my bag?
It's something of the gods.
Oh, you
No.
have a special pickaxe in there.
Yeah, special pick. Boon of the Earth, I guess, is what it's
That's
called.
the one.
Okay.
It was our Boon. Boon of Mars.
So we need a bit of quartz.
Well, I missed Boone last week. I might miss him again this week. Or
So it
Tuesday.
goes.
Today. Yeah, I'm just tired. George went and got me sick, so you know how it goes.
Yeah, that's me. It's all me. Don't worry about it.
Put that. That's always the problem with this stupid setup, is that these half-block things take up a whole block.
Yep.
And so, like, do you Stardew Valley basic sprinkler it? Like,
You're gonna have to almost.
just take a night step away and do what you gotta do.
Half block things, whole block. Yes, I get it now. I just put mine far enough away from each other that, you know, they can do what they feel like.
Yeah, I'm just trying to be a little compact.
I've been thinking about setting up a second incubator to run off of the same sulfur vessel, just because I have so much processing to do, and this only goes so fast. Unless there's another faster way to make the incubator go.
Nope. That's why up here I've got 3. All of which using the same sulfur vessel.
They each have their own, like, can I see your setup?
So, these 2 use this salt, and then I've got a salt for just this one. These 2 share this mercury, and this one has its own mercury. And then all 3 share this sulfur.
Yeah, that's what I imagine it would look like, but good to know.
And then you can
have
always...
determine that it can feed 3 comfortably.
Yeah, because I did the pacing for incubating this particular thing.
Right.
And so the speed at which I make the crystallized lava sulfur is appropriate for running these three. If I could make the sulfur a little faster, then I could put a fourth one, but I'm just going to double what's below and then double what's up here. Okay, more gold.
And so it looked like you were using an ender tank in here for the lava, so you're not actually pumping lava out of this into the world using the hypercube mechanism. You're just doing it using the ender tank.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
It does make a lot of sense.
Yeah, because I don't...
Always a lot of nonsense.
Because I have the item storage over here, and so that's what's getting pumped out, but I don't have the lava usage over here, except for this fernator up here. And so the exporting the liquid lava was an afterthought.
Got it. Oh, so that fernator is really just running your modular routers.
No, they don't even need anything.
What? That is not right. And I play this game overpowered.
Like, there are a couple of things that modular routers need power for by default, but breaking blocks is not one of them. I think it needed it in the expert mode, but in this, no. It just swings a pick. It's fine.
Wow.
Right. This,
A
that.
pick that appears to be unbreakable.
Ah, that's the beauty of how it's doing what it's doing. Because
So not only are you breaking the laws of physics.
if you look in
breaking the
here,
laws of physics.
it's the stone that's in the buffer, not the pick.
Oh my god.
The pick is in the module.
Oh my god.
Yeah, so that's good.
Why am I bothering setting up this thing underneath? Why do I need the nodes? I just need to make one of those things.
Yes, but you also need to remember all of the trouble that I went to be able to make that.
Yeah, how hard could it be?
Just think of how much trouble Light had to go through to cheat reality. This hard. And when everything collapses in because Light used up all the entropy in the universe, well, we get to blame him.
Yep.
The theory is it'll start over again, so it's fine.
It's fine.
I'll believe when I see it.
Okay. Incubation. Incubation.
Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
Okay. So that will require 3 more.
I'm gonna admit something here.
Uh-huh.
I have never seen the entirety of Fiddler on the Roof.
I'm not certain I've seen any of it.
I have seen...
I mean, to be fair, I taught a course on musical theater once. I've never seen it.
I think I've seen the whole thing twice. Deedle, 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 deedle.
Like, I know the story,
Mm-hmm.
right, but I've never seen it.
The story is... yeah. I mean, the story is... Pogrom's bad. End of story.
Full stop.
God damn it, now tradition is stuck in my head. It's fine. It's fine.
It's fine, chat. I'm gonna run out of copper. Guess we're gonna have to do a copper run, unless... I mean, I got this, so it's not a long run. Okay, so... This is the green top. No, that's not where I want you. I want you there. And this is being pulled from here. Okay, while we do our copper run, we also need to sulfurify a crystallized lava. Oh, creeper. Okay. Cooking. That was one sneaky creeper. Right outside my field of view there.
Oh, I would like to file a complaint.
Oh?
So I, as I mentioned on this channel a number of times, I've recently completed the qualifications to be a certified management accountant.
Uh-huh.
These exams I was taking, and they don't do paper certificates anymore. It's just digital. I'm like, I want the big old certificate on the wall with the big old seal. No. Denied.
Denied.
There's one that you can print out, but it looks like your brother's middle school certificate program. Like, makes me so sad. Look, I'm gonna print it out, obviously, but
and then design your own.
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay. Right. So I was putting this into here, such that this will do its job.
Do your job.
Just do it.
Hey, it's doing its job. Great. And then we can get these up and running.
Okay, gentlemen, I think I'm going to call it here. Give my regards to Boon Way. Remember me to Herald Square.
I appreciate that a lot.
No problem. Hopefully I'll see y'all on Tuesday in much better health.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds like a plan.
See you then. Okay, salt. Requires salt. Because of course it does.
Hey, question.
Ah!
Does it sound okay to you? Me?
Seems fine. I mean, I've got a thing going in the background, so it's somewhat hard to tell, but it seems fine.
Because I had to go help Heather sing real quick. I put my thing down and came back, and now you sound more monaural than you did previously, so I was trying to tech support a little bit. It's probably not nothing.
Seems just fine.
Right.
But then again, I got low standards.
Okay, nickel goes right back in here.
Yep. Well, I got low standards when it comes to other people. Like a lot of people, I've got not impossibly high standards for myself, but probably too high. But that is okay. Okay, so that's the salt. Grab this. We'll bring it up.
You're running.
To there.
Because I make more coke. Because I said this up before.
And we'll grab this.
Be smart. Yes.
To the other one. full assault. Next up, mercury. Easy peasy.
Take free glass. Why not?
Okay, one here, one there. Inserter here, inserter there. And then we connect this to our mercury generator.
Oh, right. I got to analog circuitry and my head exploded. Made a slight oh no sound. Oh well.
Okay, and I think I'm gonna make one more accumulator. I don't think I need two more.
Hey. Did I hear you, Phantom?
Okay, bucket in a box.
I like that.
Then we're gonna need a fluid pipe. And then an item pipe.
Alright. Where's me Omni tool? Omni being all. Tool meaning. This guy's something else? Probably. Just to bother me. Oh, there you go.
Okay.
Morphing tool. That's what the kids are calling it nowadays.
So setup should be working just fine. Ah, peace and quiet.
No more ticking of a hideous clock?
Thankfully not. Yeah, and you might be a little bit softer than usual, but only a little.
Alright, that's fine. As long as you can hear me.
Yeah.
Yep, microphone is down. Had some London broil for dinner. Very good.
Had what?
You ever do London broil? London
Ah,
broil?
London broil.
Yeah. Basically, it's like you take a big thick cut of meat from it's like a tougher meat, and you marinate it all day,
Uh-huh.
and then you either broil it or you can like slow cook it all day or something like that. But
Sure.
we toss in the broiler. Except unfortunately, I didn't realize you're supposed to let like rest and come to temperature.
Oh,
Up to
yeah.
room temperature a bit. So
Such that it
I had to
doesn't
leave it in the
goosh
oven.
all over the place.
More like so it actually like cooks in the middle and not just on the outside under the broiler.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it's a little bit too cold. So luckily our oven has a convection setting, which helps, and so
That is good.
it went pretty okay, and came out delicious. But so next time I'll remember to take it out of the fridge for like half an hour beforehand, so I'm not just putting cold meat into hot place.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you'd think it'd be a lot more exploding, but no. Somehow. Damn it, cat.
So we're done with all of these. Blast furnace is Smoot. Which is over in the building. Okay. Regular furnace. Blast furnace. Then we go polarize some wires, make ourselves an electric blast furnace. All right, I should probably turn off my stream, turn on your stream. So we might almost be able to see what you're doing.
Who, me?
Yeah. You. Okay, and then Canthal is 17 and 16 minus the intakes and the outtakes. Okay.
No, I gotta go back to ignoring you for a while because you're not helpful.
Air
do other stuff.
intake into liquid air. Right. Monocrystalline silicon. Requires level 2 item input, a fluid input, and an item output.
Inductor, capacitor, analog circuit, motor. Consider making what?
1, 2, 3.
Yes, automating. Yes, obviously. Resistor, inductor, capacitor. All that fun stuff.
Okay.
Cold
Item out,
dust.
item in. Grab some glass.
Right. So get some coal ore to my crusher
For the
dude.
fluid in. So that's 17 minus 3 is 14. That many. 1, 2, 3. 14. There we go. Now grab all of our Canthal. Oh, wait. It's even one fewer. Because it needs a plug. We're going to do a level 2 plug. Plug. Okay. Off we go.
Coal dust can go in there. And you want wire. How do you make wire? From other wire. From plates. Oh my god.
Weird. We're going to have to go check on that, chat. And we input there. Electric blast furnace here. Item input. Item output. That's not great. Is there anywhere else I can... Ooh, I could put it up there. Canthal. Canthal. Item output. Then we hit these here, there.
Gold plate. Okay.
Am I one short? Weird. Yay, capacitors.
Yeah. And inductor. Let's go at modern and see what else.
Just one to go.
Getting there.
And it thinks this is no good. Why do you think this is no good? Because I didn't... Oh. Wait, what? Oh, that's the fluid input hatch. That doesn't belong there. Fluid input belongs over here. Item input belongs there. Now we set it to capital. That's good. Now grab our green item pipe. Now this one... silicon dust and tiny iridium dust.
No Boon, so you're stuck with us, the zoo crew.
And that is facing the wrong way. Okay, so it's getting silicon. So why? Oh, now it's got an air intake. Hey, it's got liquid air. Now we need to centrifuge that liquid air and output argon into here.
Tin cable, steel rod, magnetic steel
need
rod. Oh,
a-
good lordy.
Centrifuge, an advanced machine hull. Oh. How are we getting the power over there? Over the top, I guess? No, because there's not enough space. From down underneath? Sure, why not? And then we put the advanced machine hull in. And then we run
Oh no, I need tin everything.
this one. Yeah, this one. What do you mean you have to hit everything?
I need tin everything to make the stupid.
In everything.
tell these steam turbines. We need
Okay.
tin
So
everywhere.
there's power in the centrifuge. Let's push to the right. Our lovely argon. Fluid auto eject is enabled. It's just not working. That's fine. We got fluid pipes. We can make this work. Okay. Argon's going where it belongs. And we'll make the industrial TNT up top. And so we need a... Well, actually, how about we just send both fluids up? Bye, buckets. You've been really good to us. Now you get to enjoy your retirement in a box.
Why are you defaulting into cable anchors?
Oh, are you trying to cut the tin rods? Yeah, that's the same problem that Boon and I had. That it's just how this version of this mod pack is set up. In a later version, they fix that, but as it stands, if you want to use that for doing that particular cut, you have to set it to do that specific item, which defeats the purpose of having a nice general purpose cutting machine. And so I, at that point, was only making those using the forge hammer.
Mm-hmm. Okay, you a-hole. Where the hell are you? Because I have that thing that makes me drop a poison spore whenever I get hit, and it was too close to my thing, and like 4 of my chickens died.
Oh no.
There's plenty more chickens. Don't worry about it too hard.
Okay, we should probably
All right.
upgrade the nitrogen, but I'm not super concerned about it right now. Okay, what is coming out of this? Monocrystalline silicon, which is only used to make these wafers. Thanks, game. Okay, now we just need to do some work with our iridium. Okay, so we can unpack the dust. We get it from macerating the raw, we get the raw from the ore. So macerate twice, unpack once. And that's the one that uses the motors and the belts.
So I need battery alloy.
Yeah, that one I cheated for a while.
How'd you cheat it?
I used the Ender IO alloy smelter. That's how I made my bronze and my battery alloy for a while.
Oh yeah. Lead and antimony. I don't have that much antimony.
Okay. Tin cable everywhere. Green item pipes everywhere. Are we sending over iridium, chat? What do you think? Doesn't look like it. So, are you doing modern industrialization just because it's there, or does it have something that you want?
Oh no, it's because it's there.
Okay. Okay, chat. Then we have to link the iridium to this thing. There we go. Now it'll always supply the iridium. And I imagine we'll eventually need a lot more than we're currently needing. Because one tiny dust per operation, not much.
No.
Okay, there that goes. That sends that into here. We've got 64 of these, 2 of those, and not enough argon. Need a bucket and a quarter of argon.
Again, that quarter bucket of argon.
Yep. Well, I mean, it's the same quarter bucket of argon.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, this is the only use for argon that I know of at the moment.
Is it a laser?
It's monocrystalline silicon. So close to a laser. And then RAM. Gonna need to put argon into our RAM chips.
Sounds like a fun time.
How am I getting styrene butadiene rubber over here? Ender things. That's how. Yeah, and we'll probably get the power to the chemical reactor. Oh, actually, we can just send the argon down, have the chemical reactor on this floor. Okay. So we'll need a cutting machine, which is fine. We've got the PVC, so we don't need to worry about that. Let's check these. So we're making the processing units just fine. This need the, oh, right, this needs the silicon wafers as well. I don't think I made the compressor, though, for the emerald plates. Nope, I did. They're right here. So I could probably put the cutting machine here. Make those wafers. Grab 2 more buckets of creosote.
Someone underground is a rock and tune playing, so I gotta go find them.
So I'm not sure what you actually said, but it sounded like you said that somewhere underground there is a rocket-tuned plant, and you have to find them.
A rockin' tune. Sorry, I hear it through the walls.
I see. So I wasn't
must go to
far off.
No, not far off at all.
Electric cutting machine. Hey, where's my cutting machine? Off we go. Okay, and then we'll put this up here. Lubricant. Let's limit this to 4 of those. And then we can hold a full stack of these, and that'll be fine. Okay, that'll be good once we get our bucket and a quarter of argon. Oh, we're close, chat. We're at 1.22 buckets. We need to overclock this thing.
It was an overly cool zombie villager.
Cool.
Inventory full of junk. You go there. Yeah, see, music is Sunset Slider's Wrath from the Ether, apparently.
Oh, our argon went down.
And you can go to hell.
Okay. And then that would output to here. I'm not going to limit this, chat. I will have it make as much of that monocrystalline silicon as it wants. And so that means if we come down here, this is cutting away. And then we got 32 silicon wafers. Huzzah. So then we just come over here. Put this in here. This makes 2 from 1 of these, 2 of these, and 2 of those.
Okay.
There's our memory
The only problem
management
is
unit.
that music is great, but it's also very much like boss music. I don't think I need that playing all the time.
Yeah,
We'll
it's
just sit there. And I'll think about it.
not
Every
great
once in a
for
while,
your
I'll go,
stress levels.
Yeah, no.
Okay, so that'll come through the floor down to a chemical reactor. Let's go grab one of those. Let's also grab a level 2 machine hull such that it can run on Electrum. 'Cause I just have a feeling it's going to run too slow.
Wow, somehow I actually made enough copper wire. I didn't have to go back and make more.
That sounds like madness.
I'm shocked, frankly. Ah, interesting. Steam turbine.
Actually, chat. Let's not. Let's have this keep 2 in reserve. We'll have 2 here, we'll have 2 there. That'll be 3 stacks of the things. That'll be plenty.
Chat, were you aware you can just not sometimes? It's allowed. Frowned upon.
Frowned upon. Okay, advanced machine hull gets this thing going. How much argon do these need? Hey, it's a quarter of a bucket. Brilliant. Okay. Then, for our next trick, styrene butadiene rubber. Requires chemical reactor, some tiny dust, and some styrene butadiene. Styrene butadiene requires, you guessed it, styrene and butadiene. Styrene requires iron dust, ethyl benzene, and steam. Ethyl benzene comes out of our tower. Brilliant. Butadiene comes out of our tower.
Is that butadiene?
Diene, yes.
Okay. Butane?
Butadiene. Yes.
Interesting.
Ethyl benzene, yeah, we're creating that. So, styrene we need to make over there. Mix it over there. We can make the rubber over there. And then we send that over here. So we need 3 chemical reactors over there. So does that diene mean it has 2 enes?
It does. It means it
Okay.
has 2 double bonds in it.
Okay.
One double bond just isn't enough.
Yep. Sometimes you just need more. You feel us, chat? You just need more. Okay, there's our 3 chemical reactors. Now we bring those over here. We find some space and we get reacting. We also figure out what was in this one. Actually, we can probably just... No, it should know. Ah, it does. Brown one. Which one's the brown one? Acetylene? Oh, for making the PVC. Right. Wait, why are there no aluminum drills? Because we ran out of aluminum. Right.
That'll do it.
So the question is, are we still out of aluminum? Or is something else wrong? Why would you use a soft metal for a drill? Because we're digging up oil with it. Maybe the oil is softer. Okay, so it is still running. We are still getting aluminum. It's just not as fast as I would like. But it's still faster than using the stupid blast furnace. So, do we care enough to make and set up a 3rd centrifuge here? Because I don't know if we should upgrade this even further. I don't know what the power supply coming into this is looking like. Yeah, it's probably fine. We can just wait. Check on what our aluminum looks like over here.
Ah, that makes the magnetic steel rods. Okay.
Oh, it's trying to make another set of frost-proof machine casings. No wonder we're out of aluminum. Yeah, let's turn that off. We don't need another vacuum freezer. Okay, so now it'll make the stuff necessary for making the drills. Let's go check on our PVC situation. Make sure we're not overproducing. And again, these things don't let you set the limits on PVC like they let you set it for everything else. Well, we've got 16 in each of those, but only one bucket in the reservoir. We got 12 buckets of acetylene in this tank. But we have no buckets of acetylene in the machine. What? What? Oh. Wasn't on. Brilliant. I'm gonna... Nope. 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 We did it again, chat. Screwed it up. Wait. I keep messing it up. Yeah, we need to set it to send. And we need to keep it on send. Make sure that it stays on send. Put it up there. What is going on?
It's so much copper wire.
Huh. When I place it, it's in the wrong orientation. And so I won't be able... So when I put them down, they were the right way. Like, they had been the right way around. But now they are not, because whenever you place it, it's on pull instead of push. So if I flip this one, I can pick this up and place it and twist it, and then twist this one. Okay. Now they're fine. Just don't touch them. It's fine, chat. Just don't touch them.
Don't even think about him too hard.
Okay, so that argon is working. Over here, you're just missing that acetylene, and that's fine. We need to pull this ethyl benzene and this here butadiene. So we swap this propane, that, and everything will be great. Because these two are the ones that need to go down. Yeah? Ethyl benzene, butadiene. Brilliant. Don't laugh at me, witch.
How dare you?
Okay, so I need the ethyl benzene and steam and stuff. So we're gonna have to pull this steam line over here somehow. Probably along the high voltage line. That sounds safe.
For those. For those.
Okay, so the steam is already near that, so that helps.
Okay.
Okay, chemical reactor. Let's put it here. Bring the item line up this way. Steam line this way. Ethyl benzene. And then this way. And then Chuck in some iron dust. Voila. Styrene and hydrogen.
Voila.
Well, the problem is, I don't need that hydrogen. The problem is, where are my power cables? Okay, next chemical reactor. Okay. So it's going to mix these two.
Going down to 4672.
Okay. Just bring power cable over and up. Totally sensible, chat. 100%. I don't know what you're talking about. And then we just put a little bit of dust in there. And so another chemical reactor. Let's take a path around. Totally safe working conditions.
OSHA approved.
Okay, so put this here. Put the power into it. We have fluid pipe coming down to it. And then we pull the green into it like this. And go. And then all we'll have to do is make a couple more of the good old-fashioned Ender tanks.
It's
And
like
we'll
mom
be
used
able to
make.
send this styrene butadiene rubber over to where we need it. For making RAM. That's what we need it for. I will be right back.
Okay. don't ask what I'm doing, is so earlier I made this giant platform up here, has my various cows and such. You know, cows over there, chickens there, just to have some pasture land, nice flat area. And so I walled this area in underneath because I didn't feel like doing anything with it. And now I feel like doing something with it. Namely, I'm planning on, much like Light has all of his assemblers stuffed away somewhere, I'm planning on doing that down here, making this just like a general production area for nonsense. Nonsense, I say. And over here is my... Oh, nope, you gotta get out of here. She wants to go back home, but she's too stupid. There. No, don't go back down there. Alright, I gotta put a secondary trapdoor in. You're too dumb. Do I? Yeah, I do. So, luckily I have more frame trapdoors. And moss. Delicious moss. Moss? Okay. Whirly Sprig's happy. Yeah, I'm gonna go down here and fix it this way. Itchy.
I have returned, and I have not exploded. Huzzah!
I don't believe you. I think you actually exploded and you just were very clever about it.
I mean, the ground still seems intact, and I would have expected this incubator to have blown up had I exploded.
That's what they all say. Okay, make sure you got no surprise red spots. Looks good.
Okay, so I need obsidian, cauldron, wool, and purple. Okay. And I have run out of green. What a day.
Run of what, sorry?
Green.
Not green.
Thankfully, I've got a thing that is always working on it.
Alright, that problem is now solved. Now,
Now for the next one.
yes, now for further problems. Can't put it there because then the water will flow in there. That's not what I want. So I have to put it here.
Do I have any ink sacs? Or black dye? Because I thought I made a batch of black dye. I got some wither roses. Not exactly the same thing. Oh, there it is.
I mean, how different are they really?
Okay. That's working. All this seems to be working. Struggling a little on the power. Well, that's okay. We don't need this one to run super fast.
Need more fluid pipe.
Okay, now it just needs the green item pipes that I've run out of. But it's making the RAM, so we need to send those back. Okay. RAM is being processed. This is making those two. Are those being sent back? I can no longer get inside to see. come in from above, chat.
Directionality.
Okay. That's good. Now if we go back to base.
Cable
Come
anchor?
into here. Ah. There it goes. That one's going too. Perfect.
Man, I can throw an egg really far.
How far can you throw an egg?
Rather far, it seems. I'm personally astounded. It was like I'll just toss over there and then, oof, off in the distance. That's not, I didn't want this.
One, two, one, one, one. And that makes 2. Okay, processing unit complete. All we need now is the large advanced motor. Advanced computing completed. Implosion compressor side quest pending. If you have the materials, jump straight to the extreme size.
Nice.
Note, reactors cannot melt down and do not explode. Thanks, game. I appreciate that.
Honestly, it's a good note.
Those are the blast proof. Am I already doing that compressing? I'm making the ingot, but it doesn't look like I'm compressing it just yet. Oh, so I have to do the implosion compressor. Because that's the only way to make the nuclear alloy plates. So, not a side quest at all. Is just quest. So, we move all those. Let's get that blast proof stuff going, because that's going to take a long time.
Oh, so it just makes a lot more of them. That's convenient.
Let's keep 16 of those on hand. Because we need 4 of those things. Let's get those titanium large plates. Advanced motors, turbo machine hull. Okay. And then 16 blast-proof casings. Which is just 8 of those. Easy peasy. $17 titanium casings. And we'll need less than that, chat. But I don't know where the ports go on an implosion compressor.
I mean, do you know how many ports you're going to need?
Well, the problem is there are 2 different materials. And so I don't know if I will need fewer blast-proof casings or fewer solid titanium machine casings. A stack of blocks of gold. Plus
Stack of blocks of gold.
a stack of blocks of gold. An apple and industrial TNT makes an enchanted golden apple. Other options are find one, get one from the queen bee for royal jelly, or atomically reconstruct it using an antiprotonic nucleosynthesizer. Fun. And it kind of looks like I might need to make more than one implosion compressor. Because like it speeds up and sextuples the production of the blast-proof alloy ingots. But it looks like it's required for making beryllium ingots, which I'm sure I'll need for something. It's how you make iridium plates, which I'm confident will be required for all of the quantum machines. Is the only way to make nuclear alloy. Why would you use this to turn blaze powder into blaze rods? That's insane. And then the very expensive way of making another star. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It might be possible to have. Actually, I could probably just have several more input ports. Like, just have more item input ports, and then I can shove all the different things that I need in all the different ports. Yeah, it's probably fine.
Iron casing. No, it's easy to make anyway, never mind.
Yeah, this tungsten creation is just out of hand.
Inductors, 32 capacitors, 32 resistors. See those. 48 copper wire.
It takes so long to wind up. Like, once it's running, it'll probably be fine. But, oh, it is so slow at 1x.
Waiting for you is lulling you into a false sense of security. Because it knows.
Okay, so let's click on this. Copy to clipboard. Open up web browser of my choice. Chat, I don't know what I want from these. Like, I don't know what I need. I don't know how much power I'm going to need from it. But I like the idea of high efficiency. So, like this one that's 85% efficient. 23.3 millibuckets per tick of deuterium. No tritium. 0.4 plutonium per minute. That sounds much better than the extreme reactor that uses 20.5 plutonium per minute.
All right. Electric stuff.
And I know you can't see this, chat. That's okay. So it puts a uranium single rod right in the middle, next to 2 large heat exchangers on each. So there's 4 total heat exchangers around it. You got carbon plates out from those heat exchangers, and then the rest of the space is full of high pressure water, which is going to be expensive to make, chat. You saw what it took to make 1 bucket of the stuff. And this requires, let's see, 9 times 4, so 36 buckets. But that's only assuming that, like, I don't know how tall this thing is. There's no way this is just 1 layer tall. Like, that does not feel like a nuclear reactor. But that's what this planner looks like. Like, it's just 1 layer. So the input required is 3 buckets of high pressure water per tick. That is too much high pressure water. How are you supposed to produce that much? And so it's depleting the Invar, the carbon, and the uranium. Well, that's probably fine. Invar's fairly easy to come by. Let's check on those carbon plates. It's probably a carbon large plate. Carbon plate is just carbon dust made in a compressor. That's cheap as can be. You can afford 2.5 to 3 of those a day. Let's look in here. this will probably tell me. Okay, so in this reactor planner, there are 4 sizes: small, medium, large, and extreme. Small, medium, large, extreme. Okay. So 277 nuclear alloy casings, 207 nuclear alloy pipe machine casings, plus 1 nuclear reactor. Then I would imagine all of these things in this layout are then put in through hatches. So these Invar large plates, they've got around the outside. These carbon plates are on the inside. So that appears to facilitate the scattering, I guess. Uranium fuel rod. Fast scattered neutrons mostly, thermal a little. Uh, 10 million neutrons later, it becomes depleted.
Sorry, how many neutrons later?
Roughly 10 million.
Okay, that's what I thought you said. Just want to make sure.
And then
it's a hefty amount of neutrons.
And then the double has a higher scattering probability. Same percentage thermal versus scattered. Twice as many neutrons, because of course it does. Quadruple, even more scattering probability. Of course, 4 times as many neutrons. And we've got various other types of fuels. So we have Le uranium, we've got He uranium, we've got Le MOX, He MOX. Ooh, cadmium control rod. Hey, look, it's water. So 95% thermal scatter, as opposed to heavy water, only 80% thermal scatter, and a lower chance of scattering overall. But grabs a neutron to become tritium. High pressure water, as in this design, 91% scattering probability. So significantly higher than regular water. Mm-hmm. 95% thermal. 3% absorption. When it absorbs, it becomes deuterium. Okay. So what this high efficiency reactor is doing, it takes 3 buckets of high pressure water, turns it into twice that much, a little more than twice that much high pressure steam, and 23 millibuckets per tick deuterium. And so if we brought that out into our heat exchanger, we'd be able to convert that high pressure steam plus regular water into regular steam and high pressure water. And we could probably feed that high pressure water back into the nuclear reactor. That seems feasible. And then we would use that steam to make power. Okay, and then we would have deuterium. What do we need that for?
Fusion?
Probably. Okay.
Yes.
We could send it over into mechanism. So industrial TNT, plutonium ingots, processing unit, and nuclear alloy plate, plus tritium and deuterium makes nukes. Oxygen
This could
plus
only go well.
oxygen plus deuterium makes heavy water, as one would expect. Deuterium plus deuterium makes helium plasma and tritium in a fusion reactor. Supposing you've got 16,000 EU per tick laying around. Or deuterium and tritium plus that much power makes helium plasma and hydrogen. Other ways of making helium plasma: you could fuse helium-3 with helium-3, or helium-3 with tritium. And you can always just take your helium plasma and put it in a bucket.
Delicious.
Much like your deuterium.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and then the helium plasma, there's no JI listed use for it.
The plasma?
Helium plasma, no uses. You take a fusion reactor, you put stuff in it, and you get something that has no apparent use. That makes no sense. You put it in the plasma turbine. Okay. That makes more sense.
At least a little bit.
Okay, now to actually check what I need to make the thing that I actually want. $1,000,000 EU per tick for 10 seconds. So that's 200 million EU. Ugh, that's so much power.
$1,000,000 per tick.
Yeah. And like your average like machine here uses 32.
Those are even the fancy ones.
Yeah, no, it's not even the overclocked centrifuge. Use 160. Ooh. Okay, so I'll use the quantum upgrade, which does require a singularity. Quantum circuit board that requires helium-3, which you get from centrifuging helium. Good thing we're hoarding our helium.
Mm-hmm.
Singularity requires a stack of nukes. So remember that formula I was talking about, chat? So we are going to need we're going to need a power plant that makes both deuterium and tritium. We can't just get the deuterium because we need those nukes. Plutonium.
Sorry, I may have missed this. Why do you actually need nukes for?
To make singularities, to make quantum upgrades.
Oh, singularity. Okay, interesting.
No, I am not doing particle collision to make plutonium dust. Tell me the real way.
Come on, you know you wanna.
Oh, you grind up your depleted fuel rods. Interesting. So a depleted uranium fuel rod
fuel?
gets you 27 plutonium tiny dust. And so you use up your fuel rod. You get 3 ingots. Yeah, so you get 3 plutonium ingots per fuel rod. You need 4 plutonium ingots to make 2 nukes. And each singularity that you need requires a stack of nukes. That's so many uranium fuel rods you have to go through. Like, you're going to have so much more deuterium and tritium than you need just to be able to make the plutonium.
A little bit funny.
Hmm. Well, let's see what we do with uranium-238. Okay, so you use the waste products to make the materials for the other fuel rods. Hmm. But they so don't feel worth it.
Solder is what, 10 lead? Something like that.
Oh man, we're gonna need helium to make the fuel rods too. Is there any other? Huh. Monazite makes an okay amount. Yes, chat, we're just staring at this, trying to figure out what would actually be worthwhile. Because there's a line here somewhere. That gets us to what we need. But we do need something that makes both deuterium and tritium. If possible.
Okay.
So this one looks like it makes both tritium and deuterium. Unfortunately, it's making the tritium faster than the deuterium.
So you got to balance them out.
Its efficiency is 12%. It consumes a little over 4 uranium rods per minute. Which, admittedly, is what we want. We need to not fool ourselves. We actually, in fact, need to deplete the rods, because depleting the rods is how we get the plutonium that we need to make the nukes.
Yes, those elusive nukes.
And so having something that chews through stuff that fast would get us to having our plutonium such that we could make our multiple stacks of nukes necessary to make the singularities, to make the things we want. Wait a minute. Let's restart this. Ah. This requires high pressure, heavy water. How are we going to be making that?
Pressurizing heavy water?
Right, but how are we getting the heavy water in the first place? Oh,
I think you
That-
centrifuge it.
that doesn't. How does. Like, I know there's this tiny bit in this, but where does the rest of the water go?
I assume it's discarded. Expert mode.
Yeah, because, like, the oxygen and deuterium in heavy water totally makes sense, but, like. What do you mean I just spin
it's
water
just using
around and it gets
centrifugation.
heavier?
You see, the centrifuge actually rotates it so much that it condenses the water down. Yes.
Totally. Just condenses just a couple extra atoms of water into just a neutron for somebody else.
I mean, the opposite one, where like it splits it into heavy water and non-heavy water, then you have to just manually discard the non-heavy water. So either way.
Well, because, like, if I had followed the actual process of this mod, it would have started with taking a thing and breaking it into light fuel and heavy fuel. And I'm like, okay, that kind of makes sense. But, like, yeah, you should have light water. Like, this is water. It's got both light and heavy in it. You separate it into light and heavy. What do you do with light water? Drink it. Fill your pool.
Gatorade. Same water, less calories.
So yeah, chat. The super efficient reactor had one singular uranium rod in the middle. This 12% efficient uranium depletion engine has 18 quad uranium rods. Just sitting there being depleted for the sake of being depleted.
16. That's a couple of rods.
I also don't understand how some of these numbers work. Like, I get steam is more voluminous than water.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
But, like, you've got about 6 buckets per tick of input. And then 32 buckets worth of steam and heavy steam coming out. Yeah, then the deuterium and tritium are in the millibucket range, so that's fine. But yeah, 6 buckets to 32 buckets is not the math I would have expected.
6 buckets of water to 32 buckets of steam?
Roughly, yeah. Both of which high pressure. Because that's how we roll.
Okay. Yeah. Let's see, isn't gas 22.4? Number 22.4 is in my head for gas equations right now. Maybe right or maybe wrong. I'm gonna go ahead and Google 22.4 gas.
So, chat, how many heat exchangers do you think you need to be able to process 33 buckets per tick of steam? And it's 2 different types of steam. So clearly you need 2. Or more. Some multiple of 2. But that just seems so fast. Like, I don't think the pipes carry things that fast. But, like, they would have to. Like, this mod is set up to be able to do these things. Someone posted this reactor. Like, it has to be able to send the things out. It just makes me wonder if you're gonna need more hatches. Like, you might need more than one pipe system to get things out. Because the 6 buckets per tick in seems like a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Ticks go by real fast. Boy, that seems a lot more doable than the 5 times as much coming back out. But as big of an issue as that sounds, we are out of time, and that's a problem for when we can actually make a nuclear reactor, which is still a little ways away due to our lack of blast-proof plates. We were just sitting around talking for a bit, so maybe we've actually produced a couple. Oh, we have made one, because the first two were already pretty much done. And in all of that time we were looking at reactors, we have successfully made one blast-proof alloy plate. That's not the blast-proof casings that we need. 16 of, which are 8 of those plates each. So the moral of that story is, F3 and G, we take a look at this and realize it's across 2 chunks, because of course it is. We're probably gonna just... Actually, I don't know where the power comes from. I don't know what's gonna keep this running. So we're gonna need something else to do while we wait for that. Yeah. Because we can't do anything until we've got those blast-proof ingots, plates. And they are super inefficient. Like, crazy inefficient. And it's this compressor here, I think. And so maybe we multiplex this compressor. Get 9 of these going in parallel. Mac, the reason I don't check the chunks is because over here, it's madness. It's everywhere. We can't load this whole village. And if we did, we would load the whole village. The whole point is that we are over here when it runs. And if we're not here, it doesn't run. It's fine. So yeah, my idea for next time, we multiplex this by at least 9. Because this tungsten is dumb. So we'll multiplex that by 9. We got space right in through here. We can just make a bunch of these compressors, because I am confident the tiny dust is not the bottleneck at all. It's just smushing it into nuggets. So we'll paralyze that a ton. Even then, we'll probably still need to do something else while we wait. So I'll think up ideas. You think up ideas. George, you don't have to think up ideas. You've got your own stuff going on.
Oh yeah, it's so much fun.
And yeah, we'll be back on Tuesday with some more of this. Frog has been saying for the past month that he's going to start up on Mondays again. So we'll see him on Tuesday. Yeah. We'll see you then. Bye-bye.